These entities are so much more powerful than people can comprehend. And the greatest deception the enemy has accomplished thus far in the last 150 years is to convince people that the Bible is not supernatural. They have raped our scriptures of all the supernatural elements in there. Like in Isaiah 13, when you pick up a scripture today, a Bible today, and it says ostriches are going to dwell there and hairy, shaggy goats are going to dwell there. They took away the word satyr. They don't want people to know about Pan and the Baphomet and Azazel. They don't want his identity known. They don't want people to think that there's an actual hierarchical structure to these entities. They have names and characters and temples and priests. And they give us the ostrich instead of the siren. They take away the mermaid-looking creature with serpentine legs coming out of her rear end. That's a kidnap. That's her. And they don't want people to understand that's what dwells in these places. That's what's in these waters of these lakes. I could throw my blades in water and she would bring them back to me.
Really?
That's what she offers. She offers mystically charged magical weapons to warriors. That's the whole Merlin myth. You know, it's not a myth. These are like histories just repackaged to make them palatable in cultures that it's illegal to talk about it. These people operate under this legal groundwork. And when they need to get their stories out and they want to preserve their legends and their truths, they couch them in mysteries. That's the mystery religion. That's not how the Father operates. Yeshua literally said, I've done everything open in the open. You do what you do in secret. That's a different kingdom. And I was a guardian of the secrets for these families. So I witnessed their oaths, their vows, their ceremonies. I was there brought in to watch them marry children to monsters, to people that looked like men and creatures that were not mankind. I had to bear witness to these atrocities. I had to see people I loved in their pubescent bloom be ravaged, and then watch people take skull cups, the top head of a skull, catch that blood and drink it. That's the filth these people are engaging in. It's not just some kind of abominations. The scriptures are explicit about this stuff for a reason. It's shameful to talk about these things. However, this is the reality of what people's lives are wed to. So when your mom who gives birth to you was conceiving you during that, yeah, you got some demonic stuff coming, son.
Yeah.
You know, there's a reason some people are just, their lives are train wrecks all the time because they're dealing with that at their origin. They don't know they're a moonchild. They have no idea that they were conjured during a Babylonian ritual. But that stuff carries on, and then they have children who have children. And if you look at the branches of that tree behind me, it doesn't take long until you have a lot of ancestors. And that iniquity feeds like an IV line, like the circulatory system, back to the devil, the dragon himself. All of it ultimately goes through his kingdom, his city in the sky.